Coach, we find ourselves in Rockies, Denver, Colorado for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, take one, Lance. Take 3. Very left, very left.
Keenum on first down. Looking deep for Demarius. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. It's a big play. Keenum to Thomas. And even 40 yards. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd down, that's Lindsey, and he'll get in. touchdown, Denver. A great play there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Here's Desmond King on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
0.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
White, set, read 80, Alpha.
Rivers now on 2nd down. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Back now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. To throw, Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Tyrell Williams, 63 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Sturgis for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, let's go. 22. 22. Hey, 52. Hey, all right.
On second down, here's Keenan. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Throwing on third down, Keenum. And he's going to go down again. Melvin Ingram, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. It's taken to the 26. And just shutting him off there. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers getting set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be... Taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So 1:55 to go in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now they'll pitch it out. This is good. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
I like the call. Inside the red zone running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Hey, Rocket!
Second down, Rivers. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Adam Gotsis in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. To throw is Rivers, looking for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Caleb Sturgis now for the Charger field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go. Very left, very left. On 53. Roger. Like 20.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert On 3rd and 9.
Mike, good in. Hey, Mike's right.
On 3rd down, Booker. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Marquette King now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. He spins free. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Brendan Langley picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Down, down. 3 hot. 52.
After the interception, here's Keenum. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. The final shot before the break. Keenum steps away to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. To return it now, here's King. And a good return. He's across the 35. Yard line right around 6. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down,
I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Keep it skinny. Hurry up. Hey, go orange buckle. Hey!
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Keep it skinny. Hurry up.
Rivers now. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hurry up. Left, left, left. Hey. You.
A toss play, Gordon. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Here we go. Room. Hey, go orange buckle.
Here's Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked out by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Go. Very left.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams. As we get set for the fourth quarter.
There's
Keenum now on second down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
4 down. All right. Go doctor.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. A 2nd down carry for Booker, and he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Keenum to throw on 2nd down. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You got him. You got him.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
4 down.
On play action, it's Keenum. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. They'll hand off to Booker. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
No, Roger. Check it out, man. Jim. All right, 53.
Right back to Booker. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Demaryius Thomas with time running out, and the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended receiver there, Allen. And now it's 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. One last shot now for Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And that's how this one ends, in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.